Okay, we're going to try this. Let's see if this works. And we'll see if you guys can see me now. Okay, I see myself on Facebook. That's a good thing. So now let's see if we can switch me down. So for those of you who just joined me a couple minutes ago, thank you for being patient with me. I don't know what I did to my switcher studio, but I messed up something and I don't know how to fix it. So we're going to try this again. And I'm going to just flip it down to see if it flips down, because as long as it does that, we're good to go. And we're going to start making some cards, because I have 4 cards to share with you. So let's see if this works. Okay, there's my face. But you guys are on a delay, so I just want to make sure. Okay, yay. Okay, so we're working right now, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Again, my name is Amanda Waldhart. You're here at amandasinspirationstation.com. Thank you so much. Well, technically you're on Facebook, but we're going to make 4 cards tonight. That was my last month's creating card class. This is a class and a club. It's kind of both. You can subscribe to do it monthly with me, or you can just do it as a subscription, or you can just pick and choose which ones you want to do. You can cancel at any time. These are the cards. So we're using, in October, we did Bag of Bones bundle. But I call this Them Bones because that's what the suite is called. And we're using the designer series paper. We're going to use the little bats and ghosts embellishments. So we're kind of using the whole entire suite. I know Halloween is over, and I hope all of you had a wonderful Halloween. But these are the cards that were for October, and I always come on and do a Facebook Live after the class. So these are the cards that we are going to make tonight. And, oops, I almost lost my little hat here and that I already die cut it out. I'm going to set those right there. All right, so these are the cards that we're going to make tonight. We're going to make 4 of them. Now with this class, in the kits, you actually make 8. You'll make 2 of each of them. And you get $20, around $20 to $24 worth of consumable products in your kit. And all the supplies and pieces ready for you for your kit. So it costs $35. If you need it shipped, it is $45. It is shipped priority mail. But I do offer it as a class too in my home on the last Tuesday of the month. Now, generally the last Tuesday is the 4th, but this last October we had 5. So, and it was Halloween. So we did not have it this last Tuesday, but I always follow it with a Facebook Live. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to put these kind of in order of how I'm going to do them really quickly. So we're going to start with this one first. Now you will notice that there is an embossing folder that we are using on this card today. And it is the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. For the sake of the video, I have already gone through and I have already ran those through the cut and emboss machine. So we're going to get out our pieces here, and we're using Starry Sky. Love that color. It is one of my all-time favorite colors. So I'm going to get my card base here, and I'm going to fold it in half. I used to score them, and you can score them at 4 1/4, but I just always feel like even when I scored it, it was a little off on the edge, just a tiny little bit, and I hated that, so I stopped doing it. All right, so I have 2 pieces here of basic white. One is embossed, one is not. So I'm going to put one of them inside, and the one that I'm going to put inside is the one that is not embossed. So I'm just going to place that inside so that I can write my sentiments or whatever I choose to do. Now, this one is also going to go, the embossed piece is going to go on the front of the card, and it's going to go flat. I'm doing this one flat. And I'm just kind of centering it on the card so that I have like a border of the starry sky. Now I want to share this piece with you along with this card. I'm going to pull this card out because there's that piece. And then I'm also going to pull out this card. And I'm going to show you this piece. So part of the 12 by 12 designer series paper, one of the sheets has this. I love these. I love it when Stampin' Up! Does this because yes, if I want to use this side, I could. And to be honest, I really do like this side. So I was torn between doing this. But what I like about this is that you can cut in your paper trimmer, you can cut all the way here, a straight line there. And then what you do is you can bring them and start cutting them all the way down. Now, this card as well, this card here is this piece. And then this card is the top piece. And then we have the boo. And you can just keep, and then this piece is from here. So you can just keep, you can use these as cards. It's just perfect and I love it. And the other great thing it's great for is scrapbook layouts. I love scrapbook layouts and this is perfect for it. I did make 2 scrapbook layouts with this exact same bundle. And I did just post them on my blog. I believe it was Monday and Tuesday. So if you want to go back through, it's at amandasinspirationstation.com and you can see that. So I'm going to use my dimensionals to pop up these. And I'm going to place one in the center. I do like using dimensionals, and I'm going to bring it over to the side here. And then I have a couple other pieces. So I took the designer series paper and I cut some banners out with the nested essential dies. And then I also have from our stylish shapes, the stitch stylish shapes. Jeez, say that fast. And I've already die cutted all of these out ahead of time. So I'm just going to place these flat like that. And then I'm going to stamp, and I'm only using Starry Sky tonight as my ink pad. That's the only ink that I'm using. And it's going to say eat, shriek, and be scary. So I'm going to stamp that right there like that. And then I'm going to also stamp my skeleton. And I forgot that I did get this out. So I do have my piercing mat here because this is a photopolymer stamp set. I don't usually have a problem if the stamp set is a smaller stamp, but the larger the stamp image is, then the more I want this piercing mat. So I'm going to do that. There we go. So now I have that stamped. And now I have a scrap piece of basic gray here because we're going to cut out the hat and the shoes. So I'm going to bring out my mini, I'm going to move these aside here, and I'm going to bring out my mini cut and emboss machine. And I'm going to place my plates here. So I want to line up my skeleton, and so that it doesn't slide while I'm running it through, because then I would have to restamp it and redo it. I'm going to take some of this Post-it tape and I'm just going to place it over top of it so that it holds it in place. And then I have the hat and the shoes, which I don't really need this big of a piece. So I'm going to lay this down with the hat and the shoes. I'm just going to run that through, sandwich my plate here. All right, I'm going to kind of angle it there. And that's all the die cutting I'm going to do tonight because I've already pre-die cutted everything else. So there we have the hat and the 2 shoes, which I'm going to set aside right there. And I'm going to put my little pieces in this cute little jar I have that's magnetic so that I don't lose it. Because if you've watched me before, you know I have lost my dies before. All right, so now we're going to go back to our card and we're going to use our dimensionals to pop up our banner that we just stamped on. I'm going to peel that because I do want that popped up, and then I want the skeleton popped up too, which is going to go next to it. So I'm going to kind of go like that, and then I'm going to flip this over. So I'm going to put one on his head, one on his body, and then I'm actually going to take my mini dimensionals here, and I'm going to put one over his hand because it fits there. And I'm going to take another one over his hand there because it fits. And then I'm going to take one and I'm going to cut this in half. And I know that's sounds crazy, but I am going to do that because it's so tiny. But I want it on his legs because otherwise his legs are kind of going to flap around and I don't want that. So I kind of just put it right on his knees because it fits pretty well there. And then I'll peel this off. And then I'm going to stick him right about there. Okay. And then I have his hat. So I'm going to flip that over because I'm going to put a dimensional there. We're going to put his little top hat there. So cute. And then we have shoes. Now, these shoes are very little. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a mini glue dot because I'm putting these on him flat. I don't want his shoes to be all popped up. All right, so there's one. And of course, if I can pick this one up. And then here's going to be the other one. There's lots of accessories with this bundle, which I liked. I mean, they had hearts. They had all kinds of stuff. It was super cute. It is kind of a tedious set because there are so many accessories and they are very tiny. And I'm going to make a bow here for the card. But I thought it was fun. It's fun to play with. If you just sit down and you die cut a bunch of pieces, you know, then you can turn around and you can just start making little skeletons and dressing them up. And they can have there's even cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. It's just really cute. All right, so I'm going to attach the bow also with a mini glue dot. And I'm going to attach that up there like that. Now I have 3 little pearls here, and I didn't do the ghosts or the bats because to me that just seemed kind of weird. So I'm going to get out my little mini pearls here, and I'm going to stick 3 of them right, one on top of each other right there, just to give it a little extra fun, a little extra bling. All right, so that is our card, our first card. Super cute, love it. So let's go ahead and we'll move on to our second one. Now this one is pretty simple actually. Because I used the pieces that I just cut out, it was kind of easy. I really only have 2 other pieces besides the card base. So my card base is basic white thick. Whenever I'm using basic white or very vanilla as my card base, I use the thick. And that's because I don't like my card bases feeling, I don't know, flimsy. I know that they don't feel that way when I use colored cardstock, but I think it's because I use enough layers that it doesn't do that. So I'm going to place that flat. I'm going to take this Starry Sky piece though, and I'm actually going to pop that up And I'm also then going to pop the boo on top of this piece. And actually, before I peel that, I didn't want to peel that just yet. So I did just peel 2 of them, but that's okay. I'm going to put dimensionals on this one. So I want to peel this one first because I want to wrap ribbon around this. So I'm going to place this over top of my Starry Sky piece, just like that. So it's got a little height. I just put dimensionals there. And then I've got my, now I did not use the Starry Sky ribbon on this. I know, weird, huh? I have usually it's matchy and I like it, but I will share something with you. So here's the Starry Sky ribbon, which is, this is the cardstock. And to me, I liked the Orchid Oasis better with it. So I don't know if you can really tell on that with the camera, but I liked it better, so I chose to do that. So I'm going to put a little adhesive over here because I want to wrap this ribbon right around, and I'm just going to kind of place it over where I had my adhesive. And then I'm going to bring it over here. And then I'm going to snip it. And then I'm going to peel the rest of these off. And I'm going to center this on the card. And actually, I'm going to bring this down just a tiny bit here because I don't really want it to cover that much of the boo. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to place that right in the center. And then I want a bow. So I'm going to get out my bow maker, but I did a double bow on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pretty decent sized piece, maybe a 5-inch piece, and I'm going to double it up. And then I'm going to use my bow maker to make the bow. And because I doubled it up, I will now have multiple loops. It'll be a double bow. And then I just pull that up like that. And then I'm going to use my mini glue dots here. And I'm going to place that kind of at an angle right on the corner. So there's that. And then with this one, I left it alone. I literally just added some bats and some ghosts, which I think these are cute because they are glow in the dark. And especially because there were already bats on the designer series paper. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to add another one kind of down here. And that was it. A cute little Halloween card for you to send out, mail them out. So let's see here. Next one. Let's do this guy right here. So this guy I think is fun too, and I want to share this with you because in the paper, I did not stamp him. So part of the designer series paper that we have is this sheet here, and this die fits on all of these. So I actually broke apart an entire piece of 12 by 12 and I cut out as many of these as I possibly could. And that is what's there. That's what's he is. And I didn't stamp him the first time. And you know what? I think that I did not do that because I wanted to share with you that we are doing that. So let's cut out this little guy here. And same with the cat. So I did that for the cat and the dog. We're not using the dog today, but we are on the next card doing the cat. So now I'm just going to place this right over here like this. I'm going to still use my Post-it tape. I am clearly bringing this back out after I said we were done with it. Clearly we are not. All right, so we're going to, there we go. And I'm going to run that through. And then you just pop it up. And there you have a skeleton. Super fun. Like him. He's cute. All right. So I'm using pumpkin pie card base. Fold it in half. Varnish your crease. All right, so I have my white and my basic black, my basic white and my basic black, same size, 4¼ by 5 and 4 by 5 1/4. The white is for the inside. I always put a white or very vanilla on the inside. Even if it's a lighter piece of cardstock, I always do it. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Just because, for one, it gives the card more layers. And for two, I just think it looks better if you have a white or a very vanilla on the inside. And then I'm going to place this basic black that I've already embossed with my embossing folder. I'm going to place that flat. Let's get out this card here. And I already cut this piece out, so we're going to go ahead and place that flat. And I'm just going to kind of center that. And I'm actually going to place him flat too. I know the last card that we did with the skeleton, I did show you how you can use not a lot. I know there's some people who hate liquid glue, but I love liquid glue. All right. If you do not a lot, I'm telling you, it works. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and leave him like that. Now, he has a little hat and a little, like, I don't even know what you want to call this. I'm going to literally just do a little dot right there. I'm going to do a tiny little dot. Remember, dot, not a lot. All right. And I'm going to place that right across like that. Now with his hat, I am going to use a dimensional. So I am going to use that. Place his little hat there. All right. Now we have our stitch circle, so we need to stamp, and I'm using the same saying as I did on the first card, mainly because I liked that saying. So I'm just going to stamp in the center, and this is from the Stylish Shapes dies, and then I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to use dimensionals to pop that up as well. And I'm just going to kind of offset that a little bit, and look at, there's your third card. How cute are these? So cute. All right, last card, and this one's like the simplest one. So easy. I love when you can use designer series paper and create such an easy card. This card, there is no stamping on this card. So I wanted to share that this one has some die cut pieces that you're die cutting from the designer series, and you also have the embossing folder. And then you stamp. Same, this one, you're literally not stamping anything. You're just using the designer series paper. Now this one, you're using designer series paper, stamping, die cutting, and using the embossing folder. So there's lots of different things that you can do. This one, we're just using paper. This is all paper. So I'm going to fold in half, varnish that. I have my basic white for the inside. Now, if I wanted to make a saying on there, of course I can do that. I probably would like to just put in Happy Halloween. So let's do that. I'm just going to put in this one on the inside. We're going to use Happy Halloween. So I guess I am stamping now, but you don't have to. I didn't originally in this card. I left it blank, but let's go ahead and stamp it. And I'm actually going to stamp just with my Starry Sky since I'm only using one ink pad. There we go. Now, technically, I should have stamped before I put this on the inside, because if I would have messed that up, I could have flipped it over and reused it. But now I'm just going to take this designer series paper and I'm going to place it flat onto the basic black, and then I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to place this flat onto the card, and I'm going to center it. And then I have this cute little kitty Where is my cute little kitty? Oh, I know I had that kitty. Okay. I'm always losing something. Oh, there's my kitty. I don't want to lose my kitty. Amanda does not lose cats. No, 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 no. All right. For those of you that don't know me, I love cats. Okay. So, and now I'm just, and I use the die. There is a die for this cute little cat. Same with the dog. And that is also on this same piece of designer series paper. So you got the dog and you have the cat, and they come in different colors. So you can do whatever you want. And then I just place the cat right there. And then I'm going to add some bats, some glow-in-the-dark bats, because there's already some bats on the designer series paper here. And those are the cards. Super easy, super fun. I am going to share with you, I want to share some cards that I recently got for Halloween. Some of them are using this, so I kind of want to just share that if you have some extra few minutes here. And I want to also share, because my birthday was October 23rd, so I want to share some of my birthday cards really quickly that people sent me, because they're gorgeous and I want to share what other people create. So give me a second here. All right. I got a little pile here. So they're kind of not really in any particular order. But this card is so cute. My friend Christine sent this to me. So it says, "To the birthday queen." And then she put something on the inside. But how cute is this? I love how she uses the gold. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see here. Here is another Halloween card that I got. Now this, I want to point out something, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher. So do you see the texture? So this piece with the cat is actually this part, and then they ran it through an embossing machine with an embossing folder. So they attached it flat to the pumpkin pie and then ran it through the embossing folder. And let me see who made this card. So this is from Joni, my friend Joni. So she put this on and then ran it through the embossing folder. And then she went another step that I loved. She took the moon and she actually put Winkestell on it. But I don't think you can see that very good with that. I'm not really sure. Hi, Sheila. How are you? All right. So, oh, that one's mine. Okay. So then this one was sent to me recently too. And this just said, they were thanking me for a card that I did at Holiday Hoopla. Holiday Hoopla is an event that my upline Tina Rappy and her sister Peggy Merwin put on. Both are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. And this event is for demonstrators, and it's in September. And it's always kind of nice because it's a kickoff to the the holiday catalog, the mini. And I participated in a Christmas card swap. It was optional. And so she just mailed me a card to say thank you. And I thought that was so cute, because then she gave me another Christmas card, and I thought it was really cute. And I love this because she embossed it. So this is by Pat. So Pat, good job. All right, so here is another card that I love that my friend Helen sent me. This is not a Stampin' Up! Die, but it is so cute, and I just love it, and I'm sharing it because I love it, and it doesn't have to be Stampin' Up! She knows I love cats, and it is cute, and I love how she did the trick or treat. She die cutted those letters and then just used that sheet. So I love that. Super cute. All right. And speaking of Helen, she also sent me a birthday card. And I love this set. I just recently did a card with this set, so I really like that. I just think he's cool. And I'm having pizza tonight for dinner, so I'm looking at that and I'm like, pizza. I'm hungry. All right, so here is another card that was sent to me by Deidre for my birthday. And this one is probably I love this card. It's like one of my favorite style cards because it is a pocket card. So you just pull up on it like this, and then this is where you would write your sentiment and stamp. But then this is made out of designer series paper, and it is just like a little pocket card. I love it. I think this card is adorable. So what a great card. Love that. All right, let's see here. Here is another card that I like. I love all these cards, so I'm just going to throw that out there. So this one was a birthday card that was sent to me. And this was sent to me by my teammate, Christy. She is a crafty cat on my team. I say crafty cat because that's our team name. So super cute. I love the daisy. Here is another birthday card. Love this. Love how they used Wink of Stella. And this is actually from my upline, Tina. So I love that. I love the colors. They're bright. They're fun. And I like the texture using the embossing folder behind it. Plus, you're using lots of different designer series paper. Love that too. All right. This card here was also from another teammate of mine who is a crafty cat. Her name is Michelle. And I actually love this designer series paper. It's one of my favorite, and I cannot think of the name of it right now, but it is in the mini catalog, and it is 6x6. And I love this. And then she just cut out the flowers that matched, and then she popped them up. So this is all from the designer series paper, and I just love it. All right. Here is another birthday card. Has some very pretty leaves on it. I love that. And it looks like they took like, this is from my Aunt Judy. And it looks like she took like a sponge or a dauber and she did some gold flecks or some gold ink onto that. So that's really pretty. I like that. Here is another card, and this is also from my friend Joni. And again, I love how she takes the designer series paper, she layers it up, and then she runs it through the embossing machine. So all of this has texture. I like that. All right, here is another birthday card. Super cute. Gold heat emboss, which I love that too. And this is from, this doesn't say, and I'm sure it probably was in an envelope, and now I don't remember. I'm so sorry, but I love it. It's so pretty. All right, here is another one. This one is from Nancy. She is my godmother, and I love how it is a fun fold. Super cute. Lots of die cutting. Love it. All right. And then I think this is the last one I have. Nope, I have one more. So I have two more. So this is from Susie. Susie is also a crafty cat who is on my team. So she did hello. And then inside she said, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. So that's super cute. And then this is the last one that I have. This is also a birthday one. And this is from my mom. And it says happy birthday. And it's very cute. And I love this designer paper. I feel like this is from a kit. I'm not really sure, but I like it. All right, so I have one last thing to share with you, and then we will call it a night. So currently right now, around this time of year, I always put together an adhesive kit. Last year, I had things a little bit different than this one. Oh, I really thought I had this behind me. Hold on. So each year I pick a different bag and I put different products in it. Of course, there's always going to be some products that are the same or repeats. But this is this year's bag. I love these bags. They're super durable. They're great for holding adhesives, your scissors, your bone folder, your supplies. They're great if you're doing a card swap and you have your cards in here. It's great. But this is the adhesive kit this year. You open it up and these are all the things that you have in there. So we have the green glue that I used tonight. So there's the green glue. We also have a package of mini glue dots. We have the black dimensionals. Now this is a combo pack. So this has the regular size and the minis in there. There's actually 4 sheets. Not 3 sheets like the regular dimensionals come in. Then we have the tear and tape. These are all wonderful for doing like holiday projects. Well, first of all, they're all wonderful and I do them all year round. But I feel like we do a lot of crafting during the holidays with Christmas cards, holiday cards, maybe some different 3D projects for gifts. So there's some tearing tape. Then I put in here some foam adhesive sheets. Now, I don't know if you know how to use these or not, but there are 6 of these sheets in here. And what it is it's like one big dimensional. It's like if you literally peeled the back off, the entire thing would stick. And what you would do is you could stick it to different cardstock, and then you can use dies, run it through your cut and emboss machine, and then it'll come out where it's already like stacked up. Now I'm going to show you an example of it because this is my example. So I love it for letters. This is some of our letters, and once I ran this through, I peeled some of it off and I put pool party cardstock on there. Then I took my ABC dies, laid it on there, ran it through my cut and emboss machine, and then on the back, I literally just peeled the back off and I stuck it on. It's wonderful, and it's now puffed up. It's great. I love that stuff. If you've never used it, it's wonderful. Then we have a free, this is free in the kit here. It is an adhesive remover. Gotta always have one of those. And then last but not least, there are 12 6x6 adhesive sheets. This kind of works just like this. It's sticky on both sides. You'll peel one side back. You'll put your cardstock on there, whatever color you're using. Then you can run it through your cut and emboss machine with whatever die you're using. And then you peel the back of it and it's like a sticker. So this is like, both of these are like creating stickers, if that makes any sense. But one is popped up like a dimensional and one is not. So these are more of our, what I like to call our specialty. Some are essentials, of course, but some are more of our specialty adhesives. So I have this kit going right now. It is $38. If you want one and you want me to hold one because supplies are limited, please reach out to me and let me know, and I will set one aside for you. Okay. And if you need it mailed or shipped to you anywhere, the cost is just an extra $5 to ship it to you. All right. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'm going to see if I can pull this up now and see if my face comes up because hopefully I fixed it. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you for watching. I do have next month's Creating Card Club and class still open to sign up. We are using Brightest Glow stamp set. They are Christmas cards. And then we're using the One Horse Sleigh 6x6 designer series paper. So these cards are easy. They're pretty. And that is next time. And you have till November 10th to sign up. So please reach out to me if you are interested. The cost is $35, $45 if you need it shipped. And remember, you get 8 cards, 8 envelopes, all the pieces to make those, plus you get $20 to $24 worth of consumable product in your kit. And you get a PDF, a printable PDF sent to you. So, and I do a video. And this time, my face was on there and I was actually stamping. So that makes me happy. But I'm going to let you guys go now. I'm going to go eat some pizza. Okay? Have a great night. Thanks for watching.